All right, in this Traffic Tuesday video, I want to talk about SEO versus SEM, what you should do with your campaign. A lot of folks come to me and they ask me, hey Solomon, I have X dollar budget and this is what I'm trying to accomplish. And what should I do with my money? Should I put it into SEM? Should I put it into SEO? So for those of you that don't know the difference, I just want to make sure that I clarify it. SEM simply means search engine marketing. And SEO is actually a component of SEM, right? So you can do SEM through SEO or pay-per-click. The whole idea is called SEM. However, in the industry, people often just use the word SEM for pay-per-click. And they just say SEM or SEO. So just so you understand. But let me give you a great analogy that I just recently heard one of my employees just use, and I thought this is brilliant. So I'd like to use the example of a slow cooker for SEO and a microwave for SEM. And the reason why it's so, I guess it's kind of effective and it's stuck in my head is because that's really what people try to do. They try to paste in front of the microwave from an SEO campaign, and it just doesn't work, right? You know how that is. Can you paste in front of the slow cooker and see, 30 minutes into it, is this done yet? And you know that, you're not gonna do that. Same thing when it comes to a long-term SEO campaign. Unless you're gonna give it about 3 years, you can't really see the measurable result of 1,000 times more traffic to your website than where you started. And so in your personal case, you have to figure out which one is right for you, depending on sort of that time horizon that you wanna give it for yourself. So a lot of times what I like to do, and the example I give is, I love to use SEM as a way to find out what are the keywords that are yielding the best result for my campaign. I want to know, where do I get my conversions from? Which keywords are most popular? Rather than just using keyword tools and keyword research data, which is great, but spending your own money, actually looking at the impressions to clicks, and then seeing the clicks to the conversions, and specifically which keyword yielded the conversion on your particular campaign and your offer is huge information that you could utilize for your own SEO campaign. And the reason I'm saying that is you don't want to start an SEO campaign and 6 months into it, change this strategy, and 6 more months into it, say, we learned some new information. Now let's tweak the keywords. Now what you're doing is you're changing the title tags and the meta descriptions and all the H1 tags and everything you're trying to tell search engine your website is about. You keep changing the strategy because you're sort of finding new information. You kind of want to make sure that whatever you're going into it is for the long haul and you don't tweak it, and you rather build authority over time as opposed to just changing the whole strategy for an SEO campaign. So you want to make sure that you're not doing that. And if you do minimal. You can add more content to it, but some of the key pages have to remain for those specific keywords that you're trying to rank for the long haul. So I hope that made sense from a slow cooker to a microwave sort of example. You want to think about that a little bit and say, hey, do I really want to be doing, if I want to turn off my campaign Friday at 5 o'clock in an SEM world, you could do that. But you can't turn off your campaign Friday at 5 o'clock on an SEO. You need to stay the long haul to be able to see the results. So next time you have tens and thousands of dollars and you're trying to invest, you have to say, hey, what is the best strategy for me? I will put X dollars into my long-term strategy because I know I need to create content for the long haul. I know I need to make sure that I'm authoritative in the eyes of Google. And then short term, I need to figure out which specific keywords am I going to hone in on. I know my category, I know my industry, I know all the keywords that people may be searching for. Specifically, which ones are giving me the conversions so that I could use that insight and double down from an SEO campaign. So I hope the slow cooker and the microwave example was useful for you. I hope you could use that in your future campaign. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and I will see you next time.